Hello, I'm Logan David Leather, and welcome to my Little Texas Kitchen. Today I'm going to make something that's kind of a variation on bruschetta. It's basically bruschetta, but we're going to add a little bit of shrimp to it, make it more interesting. The pan is hot. I've got olive oil in the pan. I'm going to pan down so you can see the lovely ingredients. There we go. Alright, we've got chopped onion, chopped garlic, fresh tomato, 2 slices of artisan bread, a little pesto, buitoni, one of the best, olive oil, cilantro, crushed red pepper, Italian seasoning, last but not least, the shrimp. Okay, we throw in some red pepper for fun, because this is Texas after all, darling. Italian seasoning, a little cilantro for the aforementioned reason. Okay, I'm going to saute the onions. I'm not going to caramelize them or go that far, but I just want them to cook down a little bit so they lose some of that edge. With using shrimp, of course, things are going to be quite a bit, well, they need to be toned down a bit, you know, because shrimp can be overpowered awfully easily, especially using all the spices that I'm going to throw in here together. Now this particular dish, I'm only using enough for 2 slices of bread, just kind of as an appetizer. Of course, if you wanted to serve more people, you of course could make quite a bit more. Just extend the recipe. It's pretty simple. If you're just learning how to cook, this is an easy one. It's not terribly expensive. The most expensive thing, I think, it would be the buitoni pesto with basil. Everything else was fairly inexpensive. The shrimp, I bought at the local Walmart for 12 bucks for a bag. And that bag's been going for a couple of weeks now. I'm surprised it's lasted that long. But, anyway. Okay, the onion is looking pretty good. Time for the garlic. I'm just going to give that a minute or two. Timing is everything. You can't throw everything in at the beginning because some things cook faster than others. If you're experienced with cooking, you know that already. I'm not trying to tell you something you don't already know. But for people who are not used to cooking, they need to know that sort of thing. I'm going to throw in fresh tomatoes. I wish you could smell how good this smells. A little more dollop of olive oil. Just keep it from burning. I want that olive oil all over the tomatoes that are just added. Ooh, wow, that pepper's strong. Giving me a facial and a nose cleaning. The tomatoes are starting to break down now, as they tend to do under that kind of intense heat. You don't want to cook them too much because then they just fall apart and get all mushy, and the skins will peel back, etc., etc. I'm not out to cook the hell out of the tomatoes. In fact, that's it. Now, gotta put in my buitoni. Nice big dollop or two. Sorry, we had a little technical difficulty there. The batteries just kicked out of my camera. Okay. In the meantime, while I was putting fresh batteries in, the stuff is all melded together nicely. Now shrimp cooks, of course, very quickly. You don't want it in there too long, but you want it in there enough to absorb some of the deliciousness. Oh yeah, that is nice. You see that? Very nice, very nice. All right. You can cut the heat after a minute or two. Now, no more than 2 minutes, I think. Longer than that, it's just it makes the shrimp all tough. We'll set that up. All right. Okay. Pour it onto the artisan bread that's been toasted. Some people aren't aware, but bruschetta means toasted. You can't use just regular, bread that's not been toasted. Untoasted bread. That's what laymen like myself would call it. I'm sure there's a French term for that. And it's probably très magnifique. Anyway, there you go. Bruschetta with shrimp. Ooh-wee. Well, I'm going to eat well. You find something to cook yourself. How about that?